Like always, welcome back to the channel, and this is a somewhat requested video by numerous people out there because the original video for the disassembly and assembly kind of was really dark, and it truly was. You know, I try to do my best editing, I try to do my best color correcting, but it just wasn't there because the light wasn't there. So in this case, I'm gonna go over it again, and now this is the updated MP5 with the new tri-rail and the Knights Armament foregrip. So let's get into it. And before anything, just to make sure, yes, the breech is clear. We got the slap going on. All right, first off, you're gonna wanna push these pins out. Let's turn it over. First one. As you can see, the stock slides right out. I'm gonna save that to the side. There we go. And now this will move freely, but you're gonna wanna push this pin out too. Remove it from the back. Again, the first time you do this, the pins might be a little stiff in there because the little clips here, the springs, are still somewhat tough. So as you can see, that slides out perfectly. And on this trigger housing also, I put a little gun grease in there just to be sure. Now, once you get to this point, you're gonna want to remove this faux suppressor here. Bear with me, please, because I am doing this one-handed. Now, as the faux suppressor does come off, you want to put that to the side there. And on the inside, I do lube this up. You'll see some oil on there because this is a rubber washer. And I know a lot of people that have broken it and don't look back, they don't replace it. But I still do have mine from when it was brand new, so mine has lasted. Now with this, to take this out, you're gonna wanna take the threads here and literally just give it a push. Boom, that slides out. And you can remove the entire bolt, housing, and barrel. And this is as far as I've gone to cleaning. The most I've done. I have not opened this up yet. Most of the cleaning I've done is mostly external. This, you can get really good into it. And what you're seeing in there is actually gun grease. So I mix it up with gun grease because this, as a 22, being a semi-automatic, you are not gonna really gunk it up too much, but nice cleaning for the barrel as well as right in the front of that bolt area. You're gonna not get malfunctions. I've never gotten one malfunction on this so far. I shoot this thing all the time. It is a fun plinker. And there we go. Now into the second part, and this is the assembly of the MP5. Now, putting this back in, you want to be careful not to mess up those threads. I know there's not a lot of people that's going to jam this thing in there, but hey, it does happen. There's always somebody out there that's not going to think, but before this, I would say think. Like I said, keep in mind, I am doing this one-handed. Well, now that the housing and barrel are back in, you want to make sure that the threads are sticking out just so much, because I have seen people try to put the barrel shroud back on and get just the edge because this part sticks out. Up correctly, you want that pushed in. Like I said, you want that on tight, but not too much. Don't go gorilla gripping it in there. A big note on that is when putting this barrel shroud back on, make sure the housing does not stick out here, and also the little eyelet here is clear of obstruction because you're gonna want the pins to go back in. Before anything, I'll be flipping this around just to give a better look and also where this needs to go. So as this slides on, it'll slide right in place and both eyelets are open and ready for pins. When repinning, it should just go right in. You should not have to force it in too much. It should click right in place. And this is the second, and this is the largest pin, should be for the back. That's one thing I did want to mention. Now, when installing the collapsible stock, you're going to get right onto the grooves first before the whole end cap kind of goes on. And make sure that this end cap and the eyelet match up so there is no obstruction. And when installing that last pin, in place. And there we go. That is the full disassembly and assembly of the Heckler & Koch licensed Umerix MP5. Hope this helped everybody out there, and I'm hoping this is a very good lighted video compared to my last one. Again, thank you for watching. This was Mick from Fresh from the Range.